Ciao, Feelgood Friday funsters. I've been to the flea market for the first time this year. Yeah! Got Bunty Tits McGee ready. I've got the lady with no name, partially clothed, and a double tea. This is like a double shot tea. That was a two-bagger. If you pardon the expression, I'm sure that has some sort of dreadfully vulgar connotation. Anyway, it's not the first of today, and there were two tea bags in there. Gordon Bennett, it's taken me a mighty effort to get myself to this point. Anyway, I love sitting here all comfortable because I know you're all out there, and I can't wait to show you what I found. I have got just one tiny snack left, but I've put it on a tiny plate to make it look bigger. It's a mini Battenberg. Oh yeah, cake of dreams. Monsieur Kipling, a mini Battenbergs. There's none left. That's the last one. So I'm going to eke it out teeny nibble by teeny nibble. But you won't have to sit through that. I'm just going to eat it now by myself, and then I'll join you in 2 seconds. Peconi Coconut is just sitting right by me. She was very active this morning. It started with a glorious double fur ball delivery on the bed. In the dark. So that was fun, but it was a blessed relief for both of us to get those out, and it's given her a spring in her paws, so she's been dancing around the house to Mary J. Blige this morning. Of course, I joined in, so we had a bit of Mary J. Blige, then we had the Sugar Babes, and then we had a little bit of George Michael, but it's rest time now, and she's just going to sit and supervise all the shenanigans and goings on, and I'm going to eat my cake. Okay, see you in a sec. This is probably a good time for you to go and get your own little snack and a cup of tea. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side of that. Ciao. That's the Full Metal Builders, that is. Oh, it's like tar. You could eat it with a spoon. I don't know if the light is giving you... There we go, that's more realistic. Take the enamel off your teeth. Yum. Oh, it's the perfect temperature as well. Oh, it's like magic when that happens. The alchemy of the perfect temperature cup of tea is like magic. It's witchcraft. And we're off. Yes, now I know it might seem an odd choice for a left-wing feminist, but I've bought a golfing jumper. I know. We all know what Tiger Woods thinks about women. However, there's something a little bit interesting about this jumper. Normally, I wouldn't be seen dead in such an organisation as a, conservative golfing club. However, this has got a little secret, and it's the only reason I bought it. I'll show you in a second. And also, I've sort of ironised it. I've made it ironic with a pussy bow. Just wait, bear with me, stay with me, don't turn off, wait. What's that? This is what you would call a red rag or a pink rag to a bull. What's going on? Someone has put a patch over something on this arm, and that to me is irresistible. I'm a 99% cat. Curiosity rules my very existence, so I bought it. I bought it from a charity shop for £4. I'm going to take this patch off because there's something underneath it. So it's Glenmuir Lambswool golfing jumper in an incredible pink. I mean, if it wasn't golfing, if it was just, like a Pringle jumper, it would be like a real score. But obviously it's golf. And what's that phrase that people say? How to ruin a good walk? What's golf? Yeah, oh, whatever it is. Anyway, but this is the only reason I bought it, because there's an embroidery sort of patch underneath, and I think that says Sevi Trophy, as in Sevi Ballesteros, and I'm hoping there's a year on here because this makes it a bit more exciting. So I'm going to take off this patch now. Get my little scissors. Are you ready? Ta-da! Look at that! It is! This is the Continental Great Britain, Europe and Ireland Sevi Ballesteros Trophy, and it took place at the Heritage Golf and Spa Resort in Ireland, and only professional players took part. So this jumper might have been... Hang on. What's happening? Are you interested in golf? Really? Come on then. Would you like the jumper? You actually should look good in the jumper. Come on. The team captain, it says on Wikipedia, for Great Britain and Ireland was Nick Faldo, and Continental Europe was Sevi Ballesteros. So this might have been Nick Faldo's jumper. I mean, probably wasn't. It's probably someone who parked the cars. Hello, love. Hi, darling. Hello. Hello. Oh, you frisky. You want to see what's going on? Yeah. Yeah. Good girl. Oh my God, you look spectacular in pink. Oh, good girl. I bought myself a 100% silk pink shirt. I think that was £2, and I've had this tie for ages. I think that was like 10p, both from a charity shop. There we are. I'd wear it like that. And what I might do is wander about and see if I can get into some conservative country clubs and cause some subversive chaos. I've got a feeling that I will get through the door. I went through a phase of buying second-hand trophies, and I get to the point where I convince myself that I'd actually won them. I particularly remember what fun it was in the second road section in the first vintage race from Chester to Colwyn Bay in 1976. Yeah, so I took up first prize for that. It's incredible that they allow such young children to drive, but it was different back then. There weren't so many health and safety restrictions. It was a much freer time. So yeah, won the vintage road race in 76, won the golf championships in Ireland in 2007, and I'm also a champion pigeon fancier. So many champion birds in my yard. I keep them in a coop, you know. I've never had a pigeon in my life. But I've had 3 champs. This one was road rage. She flew to France and back in a record time. Road rage. This one was called Not in My Backyard. This one, this was my favourite champion. This was One Flew Over the Pigeon's Nest. She broke out once. Yeah, she just made a run for it one day. She broke out of the coop. Out the window she went, and she just flew and never came back. Oh, so there we go. They're my champion pigeons. Oh God, right. Hello. What? I feel like such a winner. Yes, love. Oh, I do. Begonia, if you were a competition, you'd be first prize. Yeah? You would? You'd also win all the singing competitions, all the eating competitions, the biting competitions, everything. You'd win every competition. Right then, okay. Now, I've got some lovely knickknacks to show you. Let's get stuck in. I've calmed down now. Oh, oh, perfect for toasting your recent wins in your competition entries. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Um, can you see the sort of waterfall effect? I think these are 1930s. Uh, Cambridge, Caprice, Moonlight Blue, I think. Absolutely exquisite. And as I've just found out on the internet, quite valuable. Approximately 30 to 40 pounds each, I believe. Well, that's a nice treat. However, they're just the perfect size for drinking while you're lying down. Which I've been struggling with lately because I've broken all my other tumblers. Oh, well, I didn't break them. I'm not apportioning any blame. So, yeah, it's difficult when you're lying down to drink out of a glass that's got a stem. But these are footed, which is perfect because, look, you can just kind of rest that bit on your chest and tip it in. Oh, cheers. Gorgeous. So that's them. Oh, they were in a charity shop. I think they were £1.99 for the pair. And I've been doing this thing that drives me mad. I've been doing quite a lot lately, where I've been going to buy something. It's sort of, I think I'm distracted because I've been doing such massive work on the house to try and get it finished. And going into charity shops, thrift stores, or antique shops, and saying something that is obviously life-changing and I couldn't possibly live without it, and then not bloody buying it. Oh, I just go through phases of doing that. And speaking to a friend, I think, and she's a vintage trader, and she said she does the same thing. I think everyone does it. I don't know what it is. Is it self-sabotage, or is it just like, oh, it's just how life is? You just do that sort of thing. Anyway, I was in this particular charity shop. I wasn't particularly in the mood for buying, but I just thought, oh, I'll go in just, as a little sort of a little distraction. And I found those two glasses and a necklace I'm going to show you in a second, which probably came from the same woman. Anyway, while I was looking at the necklace, which was in the window, I could feel this sort of presence behind me. And there's no need to feel presence in charity shops. There really isn't, because it's only ever one thing. So, of course it was. I turn around, some bloody old codger, far too close, bending down because he couldn't wait to look at something. And he was just like right there behind me. So I have learned in my old age not to hold it in, and particularly not to apologize to them for their bad behavior. So I just said in the biggest, loudest voice, "Too close!" And he had a little panic, and obviously he was probably a little bit of a pervert, because they always are. And he probably wasn't expecting me to say something apart from, "Oh, sorry that I'm in your way when you were creeping up behind me, you dirty old man." So he apologized, which was probably the first time he's done that in his life. Anyway, it sort of put me off. So I just left the shop thinking, oh, God, another one ruined by an old bastard. But then I thought, you just let them spoil your life? Do you just carry on letting them ruin everything? No. So I went back, scooped up these two, and this. Oh, you piece of cosmic beauty. This is, I believe, Art Deco, faceted, like a dusky powder pink glass bead, and didn't realize at the time, but possibly in silver hooped twisted links. I think the catch might be a replacement, because this looks a bit more modern, but on closer inspection, this really looks like twisted silver, all the links. And the glass is too nice for it to go, for the manufacturer to go to so much effort to create these. I beg your pardon. There we go. Is that focus? No, hang on. Hang on. Can you see? Now, that's a lot of effort. And they're all quite different, so they look like they've been hand done, and they do look like they've got tiny, teeny little stamp on them, but it's too small to read even with a loop. So yeah, I'm thrilled with those. They're the most exquisite colour, those beads. Look at that. Gorgeous. Yep. Deco, I think. Well, possibly later, but deco style. Gorgeous. I'm thrilled I went back for them. They're absolutely exquisite, and they're not too short either, so I can get them around my rugby player's neck, as opposed to my golf playing neck. Got goalkeeper's hands as well. Right, that was a few weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago I think, and yesterday I went out to the flea market, as I said, for the first time this year, and a little bit inspired and a little bit excited. I went and had to look in some charity shops as well, and I found 2 vintage necklaces, but very different to the Art Deco, mid-century. Both really unusual. This is that eloxyl fabric, metal, I can't speak, that I can never remember, I can never retain in my mind because it's got too many vowels in the wrong order and an X. Anyway, I think I've got it now. Anyway, eloxyl. And what's unusual about this is it's got the Chinese good fortune sign on it. Brutalist, brushed, textured finish, and in complete contrast, surrealist brutalist. I think this is copper, but it also looks enameled, so it could be enameled copper, but a clear enamel on the copper base with the brass surrealist, very much inspired by that incredible Mexican bracelet I found. Do you remember that? Oh, that's in Pride of Place, on the Altar of Dreams. And I got this in the same shop. It was behind the counter, and because I'm so nice, I'm allowed behind the counter. It's not a place for everyone. It's not a place for all the riffraff. No, it's for the special people. Anyway, I'm just really nice. And it was the same price. So they're £2.50 each. I got those, and that will go to match my Mexican cuff that I found. So, oh, I just thought that was so brilliant. It's a big chunky one. Good fortune. I've started a little collection of talisman and good luck pieces, which I'm going to put together and make a sort of a full little experience of. That'll be a future video. So somebody please remind me I'm doing that. Okay, next. So from an antique centre, and I don't know if I showed you these. Have I showed you these? These amazing little rhinestone frog earrings. I'm too squeamish to get my ears pierced, even at this age, I know. Dead bodies on the floor of derelict houses. Not a problem. I'll scrape that up for you. And I'll make that my master suite. Getting my ears pierced? No, can't do it. But if anything was going to persuade me, these would. I think they're fantastic. And I got them from the antique centre. Do you know what this scene needs? This scene needs more birds and more sparkles. Hello. Oh my god. Fabulous. Just in case you need this explaining to you, it's a ring. It's a ring of dreams. I found it yesterday in the flea market when I was ferreting around in a box. And I think just from looking on Google for about 3 hours, last night that it's by an Indian actress called Amrita Singh. I think she created a jewellery line of really fantastic rhinestone and crystal pieces. And this one, the only one I can find online is plain sort of black and clear. This one, it might be a copy, but it's awful nice. I mean, they're not usually, I don't know if you're getting it from this picture, they're not normally this good when they're sort of copied and ripped off. It was covered in gunk and it looked like it had some stones missing. You really honestly couldn't tell, and I thought I was going to have to spend some time digging around and try and replace them and fix it up. But I got my bamboo toothbrush on it, not the one I use on my teeth, obviously, last night. And in the bathroom light, oh my God, it did the old razzle dazzle. It was flashing away. It's amazing. So this might be by her. Absolutely love it. Next. Pouch there with your friends. You look good. You all look good. Next, flea market from the same dealer. I found this little vintage Monet articulated brooch, little butterfly brooch, and its wings do that. It's really sweet. Signed on the back, Monet. Lovely. Not from the flea market, from a charity shop, where I had seen the day before a collection of tiny little Swarovski crystal animals. They were £2 each, and I don't know what possessed me. I left them. I don't think I'll ever get over that. Anyway, I went back for them first thing the next morning. Of course they were gone. Oh, I don't know why we do it to ourselves. But anyway, this wee fella was in the cabinet. A little wombat brooch, and that's got a P, and I believe he is by, I'm back, I just forgot, I had to Google it, by Peekaboo. Just check. Yeah. Peekaboo. And he's a rock lily wombat. Be 20 years old, and I think he's worth about £20. He's going in the collection, in the menagerie. Next, I had to fight another old bastard to get these. Oh, I went to a shop that I haven't been to in months, and it's right out of the way. And not only is it right out of the way in a right out of the way town, it's right out of the way in that town. So it's a bit of a schlep to get there. But the fella who works there is so lovely. Anyway, he wasn't there. It was some other fella. Oh, God. They just don't get it, do they? Honestly. There's a basket by the till that is perfect for people who, well, mostly ladies, let's just face it, for ladies who like to just kind of truffle through baskets of crap. It's a thing. If you like it, you like it, and everyone understands. Anyway, I normally just have a little ferret about in this basket, and it's a very peaceful, sort of meditative experience. Just kind of quietly turning things over and digging through the bottom. And it's a wicker basket full of loose bits like this, but all just full. Anyway, he insisted on talking to me, which I was a bit pissed off about, but I was very polite. And then I made the mistake of saying, "Oh, I'm just wondering if the other one is in here to match." Oh God! He got his big fat fists in and started thrashing through the basket, trashing everything, ripping it apart, pulling things out, tipping it out on the counter, and I just thought, can you not just mind your own business for 5 minutes? You've got another old geezer to talk to in here. Why don't you just ruin his day or make his day? Anyway. I put him straight. I said about 3 times very politely and sort of like a mother, "Don't worry about it. I'd just like to look through. Don't worry, I can do it." In that little voice that they just don't even hear because it means nothing to them. And then the end I said, "Will you stop it? You're ruining it. I just want to look for the other one." And then he got a hump. Anyway, within seconds, I found that they are the one. And I said, how much are those, please? He said, oh, just put some money in the charity box. So I did and left. He'll still be hating on me to this day, probably for the rest of his life, which, by the look of him, probably wouldn't be that far away. Oh, God. I love getting old. Anyway, those are a suffragette's dream. Triumph. Okay, on to the jewellery bag from the flea market. Here we go. Okay, so as I say, I went to the flea market, first time in months, and she didn't have lots of jewellery bags. So when she saw me, after such a long time, she went, oh, I'll make one up for you. And I wasn't expecting much, to be honest. I had a feeling that she might not have any, because it was generally quite quiet. But she put some pieces in a bag for me, and I don't know. I don't think there's going to be anything life-changing or, anything to write a story about. But, oh, I can see the pair already. Look at them, sat there like that. That never happens. Are they a pair? Yeah, sweet. But I have seen through the window that there are lots of those 1970s scarf clips. So I've got a bunch of scarves together from upstairs, and what I might do is try and recreate one of those amazing bows that they do on Instagram. I watch those for hours. I haven't got a telly. And I sit and I watch them, and they just like put the scarf clip on and then pull them through the sides, and you've got this incredible big foof blow. Hang on, that's not right. Foof blow? No, that's definitely wrong. Floofy bow. Oh. So I'm going to try and do that. But first of all, I'm going to go through this with you. And I've had this lovely bamboo basket for ages, and it's got a brass rim. And I thought I'd get this because when I tip them out, they make such a sound on the metal plates or on the table. And it's quite painful to listen to, isn't it? So we'll do it very quietly and very gently in this basket. Goodness. It's not gonna be hugely tangled because she just put it all in when she saw me. There we go. Nice colour, sort of chocolate colour. Ooh, they like Maltesers. Yum. Let's take some of that. Well, it's one of them. Probably come in handy if there are any missing as replacements because they're quite a good size. Or maybe not. Hi! Hi! Oh. Let me just see what's going on. Okay. Oh, I love it. It's not tangled. Oh, what's that tiny little thing? Don't know. Okay, well, pink necklace. What's this? EPNS, electroplated napkin ring. I think I saw two of them in there. Yeah, there's another one. 80s earring. Not signed. Nice. Funky buckle. What's this? Swiss line quartz watch. Deco style. Modern, I think. I don't know when that was made. I don't think it's worth anything. Would need probably a battery, which would probably cost more than the watch is worth, but I might put it in a big collection and give them all to someone who knows what to do. Yo. Ooh. Sorry. Here we go. Answers. Oh, begonia. Black and gold. Beautiful. Sort of a twisted mesh chain necklace. Handy for rubbing on. Yeah. What else we get? There's those earrings that are a pair. Are they wood? No, they're plastic. They're like those Maltesers. Do they match? No. Well, sort of. Not really. They're funky. Clip-ons. Oh, they're vintage. Another earring. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that is nice. Hope there's another one. It feels like glass, and it's a clip-on. No name. Type in. Corroded. Bit of a mess. Cape clip. Yep. Lots of dead ones and missing ones. Probably harvest the stones out of this, and then when there's a load missing, I'll take all those out. I'll repair it with some multicolored ones, and that might make a nice scarf clip. Well, you know, like a thick scarf. Or maybe next year, or if it carries on like this all summer, I'll get my cloak out. What are they called? Cufflink. Another one of these. This looks 70s. Beta quartz alarm chronograph. Oh, that's quite funky. That's analog, the face. And it's also got a digital display. That's quite sweet. Oh, I like that. I'm a big fan of that sort of Casio look. I know Casios go for a fortune these days, but this one's quite cool. Get a strap for that and a battery maybe. I like the size. I like a nice chunky watch. Earring. Earring. That's that plastic stuff. There we go. Look, those are those scarf clips I was talking about. 70s. See what we can do with that in a minute. Earring. Is that a pair? No. Okay, plain one. That's a nice 50s earring, I think, in a lovely powder blue. Very pretty. Classic pearl dangler. Clip on. 60s maybe? Has I got another one? Is there another one? Don't think so. Oh, there's one of those sea urchin rings. I've got the necklace, the earrings, I've got a brooch, I think. I've got quite a collection of these. I thought that these might have been vintage 70s, but I've got a feeling that maybe they were reproduced and made again recently because there's so many appearing. I don't know. The necklace is fabulous. It looks like a huge sort of sea creature that would, it's a bib shape and it would sort of be creeping down your chest. Wicked. But I don't know. I have to do some more research. If you know, if you know that if this is a modern or vintage, please let me know in the comments. That'd be great. It's a bit tangled. That's nice. That looks like a stone. This looks like either Next or Marks and Spencer's. Let's have a look. Might have to turn it off and turn it on again. Is it going to undo? No. Yep, autograph. Nice. The sort of the higher end of Marks and Spencer's. It does feel lovely quality. It's quite a nice necklace actually. There we go. It's got a mid-century look, but it's modern. Nice statement. Oh, what else have I won? IHS. I don't know. Oh God, I can't stop winning things. What's that? Oh, Centurion. He looks happy chappy. Is it a brooch? Oh no, it's a button. That's got to be 1950s, hasn't it? that worth anything? I would say £5. There's more. Obviously, that would be good to have a set, but if not, it was just the one. It's quite a good idea to replace like a plain plastic button on a jacket that just has one button fastening. You can sort of lift it. It's quite cute actually. It's not bad looking. Cufflink. I get to get excited about. Tie pin in the shape of a tie. No name. Oh, now it's lost forever. Nothing there. Green shell beads. Sort of surfy. Look nice in a surfy look. Sweet. I think this is modern because of those. Let me have a close look. Yeah, that's like a sort of glittery glue. I don't know if someone's put it in to replace something missing, but I think this is a modern one. It's that very thin, soft metal. It's nice though. It's obviously got a lovely sort of fauna and flora style vibe. It might be earlier, it might be 50s. What's this? Bracelet thing? One of those scarf things? There you go. Let's put them in a row. I've seen some more in there, I think. I can see more from here, I think. Is that one? Yeah. That is George slaying the dragon. George is obviously the patron saint of England, St. George, but he was Turkish. There's fabulous. Oh, nice powder blue. Oh, that's so cardigan blue. 1950s powder blue colour. Lovely, baby blue. Another one of them. Oh, glittery butterfly hair clip. Oh my god, I've gone golf mad. I wonder if it's a sign. They obviously know I'm a golfing champion. Please let there be a second one of those, because you don't need one golfing cufflink. No, I bet there isn't. Pendant. Clip on. Bit of plastic. Nothing. Looks like a tag of a gift box. Just nothing. Please let there be something exciting in here. I love purple. Clip on. Thank God, there's another one. That's a pair. Phew, at last. What's that? Nothing. A bracelet. Oh. Hi. Maybe. Hang on. False alarm. Very short. Very good. A full pearl necklace. Oh. Pear. Oh, they're a nice colour actually. That lavender is big news. Are they silver? Nope. Pretty though. Where else we go? Chunky chain. Good for hanging things on. Like charms and stuff. Just basic fodder. Brooch. One missing. Yeah. Easily fixed. This is where the good stuff is normally. Go on, please let there be something in the juice. Thanks, Begonia. Oh, good. Cufflink, single. Come on, bag of juice. Jewelry bag juice. Little pendant, crystal. Put it on a chain. Oh, round head? Are they round heads? Clip on earring. One. Go on. Be a pair. Just a thing. A crown with a faux amethyst heart. I think it's faux. Yep. Another single. Nothing exciting. Crystal earring. 95. Yep. Yep. 95 on there. Oh, it's a monk. A monk and a child. I don't know who that is. Oops. A monk and a child? Crystal earring. They're sort of a lilac colour. Getting to the bottom. Nothing exciting there. Just a little pendant. Single hoop. Nothing. Oh. What's that? I think that's possibly a rolled stone like amethyst dangler brooch. It's quite strange. What's that? Brutalist tie pin. What does that say? Germany. That's quite nice, actually. That's quite stylish. That's very stylish. I like that. One. Not exciting. I moved you, and I'm keeping you till last because I'm hoping you're gonna be a dazzler. Nothing. Earring. Pendant. Plastic. The regular ring. Mustache ring. Heart bead. Purple buckle. But you, my friend, look interesting. Go on. Come on. Come on. That looks antique. 1 second. It's got something on it. Oh, please. The very last thing, please. Right. That was exciting. The whole thing is covered in different hallmarks, but they're so small. I can barely see it with my loupe. But it does say Italy, so it's Italian, and it's stamped with several hallmarks, including 375, which means it's 9-carat gold, and that's on the sides. So yeah, it's got hallmarks everywhere, on the pin, on the side, on the back, on every single piece. It's got a different hallmark, including years and a maker. It's just too small for me to see with that loop, so it's really stylish. It's nice, actually. That would be lovely on a tie or across a collar. You can see it in all its glory. It's gorgeous. And that's a spinner on the top there, that ball that spins around, so you could fill it with that if you're bored at some sort of reception do or some awards ceremony. And it's stamped 375, which is 9 carat. So that's 9-carat gold, every bit of it. Right at the end, in the nick of time, saved. I could sort of see it about 10 things from the end. I thought, oh God, please be one of those gold brooches. Brilliant. So that's lovely. Thank you very much. Right, so I've got my vintage ladybird scarf, which is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And I put these clips on, but I've just slipped them through the back and then clipped it closed. And I can see that that actually looks really nice. I never really considered those clips for very much because I don't wear a scarf like that. I sort of wear it to the side, tied over, and then flowing Isadora Duncan style. But that's not what I've seen on Instagram. I think I've gone upstairs. Let me go and get that. Hang on a sec. Right, I've changed scarves. I got this incredible Mark Kane. Let me just show you the signature. Yeah, and it's pure silk. It's the softest silk I've ever touched in my life. And beautiful pelicans. I got it at the flea market. It was £1 or £2, but it's got a massive rip in the top, so that needs some sort of professional mend, which is, I think, beyond my capabilities. I might take that into someone in town to get that done. And I found this in another jewellery bag, so I'm going to try and recreate the big fluffy bow. Right, okay. Bear with. Finished! That's my best effort. I couldn't even get both ends in, honestly. Oh, God. It's all smoke and mirrors on the internet, isn't it? I'm going to write to Instagram. I couldn't even get both ends through. Pete's sake. Oh, no. What a farce. Anyway, look at that. Oh, that's a big one. If you know the best way to fix this, it's like this silk. I've never felt anything like this in my life. I think if it was perfect and new, it's worth £150. Obviously, I'm not going to sell it. I would just like to sort of protect it and keep it from getting any worse. So if you know the best way to fix that, please leave a comment. If your comment is take it to a professional, I'd appreciate that too. I'm very much a sort of just stitch it straight and hope it stays. So I'm not going to try and do anything with this myself, I think. But if there is a magic cure, please let me know. Okay. Look at the scarf anyway. Just thought I'd show you. Isn't that amazing? Oh my God, it's so beautiful. The colours. It's my world. Love those colours. Don't know if you get good in the light. Anyway. Dreamy. Super smart. So anyway, 2 things left to show you. And this other thing I bought yesterday, and it was another thing that I saw. Thought, that's absolutely incredible. I'll leave that. And when I saw it, I thought, oh, that what a perfect piece to add to my orange office collection. I'll leave that. Oh my God, what a maniac. Anyway, I left the shop. I walked for about 5 minutes and then suddenly had like a cold sweat of realization what an idiot I'd been and done and left. And literally turned on my heels and took flight through the town, running like I had a handbag full of diamonds and I was being pursued by the law. Bum, 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 bum. Dum, 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 dum. Vintage orange Anglepoise table lamp. The dream. Imagine being a vintage collector with an orange office collection and leaving that. What goes through my mind? I don't know. Honestly, I haven't got a clue. Anyway, thank God no one else saw it. It was tucked away in a corner and it was £3.99. Thank you very much. It's home now. We can all relax. It's got a lovely action. I haven't tried a bulb in it yet. It's got a screw-in bulb, so I'm sure I've got some of those in the cupboard. I'll try that out and put it in pride of place in the new office that I've created. So I'm thrilled I got that. Super happy. Now, the last thing, and it was from the flea market, and I haven't been going to the flea market or the charity shops very much for the last few weeks because, as I keep going on about, I've been finally finishing the house renovation, and one of the biggest jobs that I kept putting off for years, I just suddenly got to the end of my tether and accepted that I wasn't going to be able to fix the damage that had been done by a tradesman. It was well, it was a man, uh, and that's what's been stopping me really, as usual. So I just thought, oh, just leave it and, you know, basically paper over it. But it was carpet over it. So that video is to come, and it's one of my greatest triumphs. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I love really hard physical graft. It does marvelous things for my brain. I just love it. I also like to sit for hours fiddling with tiny knickknacks. But I love like massive manual jobs too. If there's like a house that needs scraping, I'm your man. Oh man. Uh, so that's done. It's absolutely done. I can't believe it. I just keep walking around looking at it going, oh, what a champ. I need a trophy. I need a trophy for my work. So yeah, getting distracted in the flea market yesterday. All my favourite traders were there, but none of them had very much stuff. But I saw one little thing that was part of a pair, kind of abandoned and cast to the wind on one of the tables. And don't forget, this is not a flea market like Paris. No. This is the kind of flea market where traders turn up with a load of old shite in the back of the van and literally just like tip it out on the floor. Filthy, terrifying place. For me, it's like going to a spa. For me, it's like a wholesome cleansing experience, digging through the shite on the floor, in the filth and the rain and the wind and the dirt. So dirty, it's not true. Anyway, there was this immaculately clean, untouched single item that was just like screaming out my name. And I thought, oh, there's no way there's a pair. There's absolutely no way there's a pair. Pair! When I found the other one, miles away from the first one, I screamed out to the geezer who owns the stall, "Fabulous! I found them! Brand new, untouched by human hoof, fantastic Turkish pom-pom lame pink and gold velvet slippers with my name written all over them." And I said to the guy who owns the stall, his wife was there and the other guy that works with him, I said, "Oh my God, I can't believe it. I couldn't have found anything more beautiful and more appropriate to match my new orange carpet." And he and I knew I was being deliberately provocative. And he went, "I didn't know they still made orange carpets." I said, "Well, no, they don't. Hence the story to unfold." Anyway, I'll give you a little taster. I'll give you just a little clue. Walk this way. What? What is this? Is this orange carpet? Yes, it is. And it's everywhere. And I've done it myself. So, yeah. Watch this space. There's an epic orange carpet vlog coming very soon. I don't know if it's going to be next week, but it'll be worth the wait. So my friends, thank you very much for listening. It's always a pleasure to try and entertain you. I think it's time for another cup of tea. Begonia is after something. She's been fed. She's just deposited something in the litter tray. So I don't know what she wants, but I shall find out. And thank you all very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already and tell your friends. I'm creeping up to the 250 milestone. That would be amazing. I'll throw myself a little party when that happens. And take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.